evening, folks. It's you, truly, the Baker here, David Watson. We are live on the B.D.L YouTube channel. Good evening, and welcome to League Game Week 1 results. And we've had a cracking week of darts, all finished up on schedule. Great darts this week, great finishes, great averaging. We've lost a body, unfortunately. Last year's Super League champion Kevin McKenzie today has had to bow out already. He's struggling for time, and he didn't think it'd be fair to carry on the campaign. So unfortunately, we say goodbye to Kevin. We're not going to replace him. We're just going to carry on for the season, because now we're officially started. I'm not going to pull someone in right now, so we're just going to carry on till the end of the season in the Super League with 5. So we'll just move on from there. So we're going to go through, I'm not going to go through the results, I'm just going to go straight into the league tables to go through. So without further ado, let's get looking into the league tables. Starting off, of course, with this week's Super League. In this week's Super League, right now, currently sitting is debutant Jordan Foreman on top spot with 4 points, with a positive 8 leg differences. Frank Mikkelsen, of course, the Norwegian, the Viking, in second spot with positive 4 on 4 points with a positive 6 leg difference. The Sheriff is in town. Nick Wyatt is in third spot with 2 points on with a positive 1 leg difference. Then Paul Dryden, of course, debutant as well here on the B.D.L, on 2 points on a negative 1. And on the bottom right now, it's fifth spot is Graham Jones on nil points with negative 7. And of course, Kevin McKenzie, who we say goodbye to right now. And by the way, just in case you hear anything in the background, I've got a budgie in the back of me in my living room right now, because I'm budgie sitting. You might hear a few tweets every now and then. It's not me and it's not the wife, because she's not here. Anyway, we're going to crack on into the Premier League. Mixed bag this week. Some really good scoring this week. In fact, I'm sorry, I'll go back, retrack a step. We've got the stats to go first. So this week's highest average goes to Jordan Fairman with a 66.48 average. Tiki bow, son. Absolute great stuff there. Highest checkout of 123 goes to Graham Jones. So well done, Jonesy, on that effort. Fantastic. Absolute fantastic. Tonnage, 20 tons best leg goes to 17 dart best leg, which is Jordan. Well done, Jordan. And tonnage, 100 plus, ton plus. 20 of those bad boys, it goes to Frank Mikkelsen. He's an average shooter, I tell you. He shoots from the hip, that boy. 5 140s goes to Nicky White. No 170s. And only 1 180. That going to Graham Jones. So well done to Graham there. Into the Premier League. Cracking week this week. Right now, currently sitting at top spot is debutant as well, Sean Musgrave, with 4 points and positive 11 already. Sean Airy in second on 2 points with positive 1 on leg difference. Craig Sands sitting in third spot with 2 points with a 0 leg difference. Mick Laverty is also on 2 points but sitting on negative 3 leg difference at the moment. Andrew Adams in fifth spot with 1 point and negative 3. And Kenny Mongerson has got a point with a negative 6 leg difference there. Of course, he was the champion from the championship coming up last season. As you can see, the average is unbelievable. Sean Musgrave stealing the show with a current 73.42 average. Absolutely brilliant. And I actually believe that's the highest of the group after week 1 of all the leagues, I think. So we'll find out at the very end. Kenny there as well, a 66.61. That is superb darts, Kenny. Absolute super darts. Highest checkout goes to Sean Musgrave with a 112. Great stuff, mate. Best leg shared, 14 darts apiece. So well done to Kenny and Sean for that one. Absolute belters there. 14 dart legs. Great stuff. Absolutely great. And the tonnage side of things, Stephen Airy has got the... sorry, it's not Stephen. It's Andrew Adams with 20. on the tonnage. Well done, Andrew, there. We got shared 6 apiece on the 140s between Sean Musgrave and Stephen Airy. No 170s. And 180 going to Sean Musgrave as well. Great week for Sean in that one. In the championship, Owen Jones, debutant, of course, son of Graham Jones, is sitting top. 4 points, positive 10 leg difference. He's sitting comfortably. Rob Andrews in second spot on 4 points with a positive 7 leg difference. James Dilworth in third spot on 2 points and 0 leg difference. Glenn Baird, Mr. Countdown himself, on 1 point. Negative 4 leg difference. In fifth spot, it's Sherlock Elementary, my dear man, on a 1 point and negative 5 leg difference. And Alan Adams on the bottom, rooted in the bottom right now, with Neil Poix on a -8. Still plenty of games to turn that around. Plenty of games to be played. Looking at the highest averages in the championship, that is going to Owen Jones with a 59.67 average. Great stuff there, Owen. Highest out, of course, then goes to a 91 for James Dilworth. Good shooting Tex. Best leg goes to 18, which is Michael Crumholm. Sherlock himself gets the best. Oh, sorry, no, I tell a lie. It's Rob Andrews with a 16. Sorry, I'm reading this off the cuff, so bear with me. 16 goes to Rob Andrews, so well done to Rob. In the tonnage category, it's 15. That goes to Rob Andrews as well, so well done. Shooting that Tex, mate. In the 140 category, it's shared 3 apiece between Glenn Baird and Michael Crumholm. No 170s and only 180, and that goes to Rob Andrews as well. So well done, guys. Keep it up. Great darts from everyone. In Division 1, Martin Mundell, the mighty Marty Mortar, is leading the way on 4 points with a positive 11. But right up his rear end on 4 points on a positive 9 is the queen of the B.D.L, Andrea Carr. She's in there. Now, she's of course been out of the cup. She's now going to be fully focusing on the league campaign. Then her arch nemesis, her Lex Luthor, her kryptonite, it's Robbie Keane in third spot with 2 points on positive 3 leg difference. Martin Buglas in fourth spot with 2 points on negative 2. Thomas Trout Robertson sitting in fifth spot on Neil Poix, negative 10. He's going to turn around. In a bit of a dip right now, Thomas, but you can turn it round. I Love Haggis, brand new season, brand new into the B.D.L, and he's rooted at the bottom at the moment with a 0 points and negative 11. But don't worry, it's only game week 1. We've got several weeks to go. You can always turn it round. In the stats for League Division 1, the highest average of the week goes to Andrea Carr, the Queen, Your Majesty, with a 54.21. Great stuff there, Andrea. Highest out goes to Andrea as well with a 139 checkout. Girl, you got skills. Best leg goes to Robbie Keane, one of my favourite Scousers, and Michael Crumholm. One's a red, one's a blue. And it's the Bolt himself with a 17 dart best leg. Great stuff, mate. He's getting his form back. The tonnage, also Mr. Robbie Keane with a 15 tons in his 2 games. Great stuff, pal. He's also nicked the 140 spot. Jesus, give everyone a chance, Robbie. With 3 140s, no 170s, and there's 2 180s in this group. 1 going to Martin Buglas and 1 going to Martin Mundell. In Division 2, which yours truly is in, Wayne Barber right now is currently sitting top spot with 4 points with a positive 7 leg difference. Sitting in second after a display tonight beating Stephen Watt 6-1 is Terry Thomas on 3 points on a positive 5. In third spot is Stephen Watt with 2 points with a negative 1. The Monk, the Holy Man, on 1 point, negative 3 in fourth. In fifth spot, it's the Welshman himself, Gareth Hallett, on 1 point, negative 4. And yours truly is also sharing the spot with him on 1 point on negative 4. Plenty of games to be played. And it's going to be very, very interesting to see how things go along. Let's have a look at the stats table for Division 2. Terry Thomas leading the way after tonight's victory over Stephen Watt with a 60.21 average. Highest checkout of the week goes to yours truly, me, Dave Watson, with an 80. Good shooting there, boy. Thanks very much. And best leg it goes to Wayne Barber with a 20 dart best leg. Well done, Wayne, on that one. And the tonnage goes to, yours truly, me with 14 this week. I'll take that. And the 140 count is shared between Stephen Watt and Wayne Barber with a 3 apiece. The 170s, we finally got a 170. That goes to Terry Thomas with a 170. Oh my god, that bird's noisy. And we got 2 180s in the group. Stephen Watt and Wayne Barber both sharing 1 apiece. In Division 3, it's Stephen McNabb, debutant again, sitting top of the table. 4 points, positive 7 leg difference. Right behind him is Anthony Harrison, the hip knocker, with a 4 points and a positive 7. Derek McCabe sitting in third spot on 3 points with a positive 2. Robbie Booth, one of the admin boys, on 1 point with a negative 3. Robert Walker-Voss, one of the admin boys again, on nil point with a negative 6. And Anthony Providenti, the Italian stallion, on nil point, negative 7. Of course, Anthony won the Division 4 last season. I'm sure he can turn around. Still got plenty of games to be played. Plenty of games. Right, let's have a look at the stats. Excuse me. Right. Oh, as my screen turns off. And I've lost the screen. Oh, no. How did it? Put it back. There we go. Put it back. And the stats for this group is average stats. The highest average of the week is a 64.69 average to Anthony Harrison, the hip knocker. He knocked that one out of the park, that's for sure. Well done, Anthony. Highest out of the week is a 120. That goes to Derek McCabe. Well done, sir, on that one. Best leg of 15 goes to Anthony Harrison. It's going to be his week this week, I think. The tonnage, 16, goes to Anthony Harrison. On the 140 front, it's shared between Derek McCabe, Robert Walker-Voss, Steve McNabb, Rob Booth, and Anthony Harrison, all on 2 apiece. And the 170s, nil point, none of them. We've got a couple 180s, one going to Derek McCabe and one going to Stephen McNabb as well. So well done, guys. And plenty more games to be played in this division as well. Let's go to Division 4. We're almost there. Top of the pile is the admin himself, John, the silent assassin, Shopland. 4 points, positive 8 leg difference. In second spot, it's the conference champion, Sven Roger Varnes, on 3 points with a positive 3 leg difference. Ben Shields sitting in third spot with 2 points and positive 1. Matt Burgoyne on 2 points with a negative 2 on fourth. In fifth spot, it's the Torpedo himself on 1 point with negative 4 leg difference. It's Phil Munday in fifth. And Herr Botcher, Raymond Botcher in sixth spot with 0 points and negative 6 leg difference. Plenty of games to be played here in the B.D.L, so don't worry about it after week 1. Let's have a look at the stats for the Division 4. Highest average of the week goes to Matt Burgoyne with a 51.01. So well done to Matt on that one. Highest out goes to John Shopland with a 128. Great shooting, pal. Best leg goes to Ben Shields with a 20. So well done to Ben on that one. Most tonnage goes to Phil Munday with super darts, my friend. Super darts. In the 140 category, it goes to Matt Burgoyne with 6 140s. Incredible. No 170s as we know. And 180 in the group. And that goes to Ben Shields as well. So yes, good stuff, guys. Keep it up. Into the conference. It's Tommy Boyle who's taking the top spot right now with 4 points on a positive 7 leg difference. In second spot, debutant Derek Leslie Dell on 3 points with positive 3. Oyvind Alvadal on 2 points in third spot with positive 3. In fourth spot, it's Ricky Juniorson on 2 points with a positive 2. Then we've got John Smith on 1 point and sitting in fifth with a negative 5. And then he is at the bottom, nil point, minus 11. It's the legend that is Gordon Boone Perry. I'm Gordon. I'm still rooting for you, pal. It's going to happen. When you get that win we're gonna have a big call and we're gonna have a big drink. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a big party time. Let's have a look at the stats for the conference. This week's top average goes to Ricky Leeson with a 51.48. Great stuff, pal. Highest out goes to Derek Lesledale with a 107 at checkout. Great shooting, mate. Absolutely great shooting. And the best leg goes to... it's shared, actually, between Ricky Leeson and Derek Lesledale, both with 21. Tonnage this week, 12 goes to John Smith. Great stuff, John. With shooting like that, I'm sure you come up the table. 140 count, 3 goes to Ricky Leeson. Great stuff, pal. No 170s and no 180s. So well done to everyone in the group for that. Absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look at the overall stats for the whole group. So right now, in the 100 count, it's Frank Mickelson with 20 and Andrew Adams on 20. Our top spot right now in the overall 100 hits. In the 140s, it's shared with 6 apiece between Stephen Airy, Sean Musgrave and Matt Burgoyne, all on 6. In the 170 count, there's only one man that I know had 170 this week. A 171, that was tonight. That was Terry Thomas. Who else can join him in the 170 category? I am going to try this season to get in that category because very little of this people hit that. This season, I want to be one of the names in there. So that's a challenge to everyone else in the group. Let's get some 170 pluses in that area. In the 180 category, leading the top spot right now is Martin Mundell with 2 180s. Well done, Martin. And let's at the top of the checkouts, a 139 for Andrea Carr. Well done to Andrea on that one. John Shopland in second spot with a 128. Absolutely unbelievable. 123 goes to Graham Jones. Derek McKay with a 120. And then there's Sean Musgrave as well with 112. There's more going down. If you want to see copies of this, please let me know. We'll get copies to you. Averages right now, Sean Musgrave, as we said before, no doubt, 73.42 is the bar. That is the bar we're all going to aspire to and try and get and try and beat. Could that be beaten again? Could Sean raise the bar again and beat that? It's possible. I need to check if that's higher than last year's. I need to check if that's a comparison. That could potentially be higher than last year's. Maybe. I need to double check on that. But if you want to see these, I'll post these up on the Facebook page probably tomorrow night, so you can have a look yourselves. But look, folks, thanks again for taking part. This is week 1 of league game weeks. Next week it's the cup week again, round 2. If you didn't make the first round, unfortunately, you won't have a game this week, so you can do what you like. You can play some friendlies if you like, or do anything you want. But everyone in the cup, good luck. And thanks again for all taking part. You make the B.D.L. I do all the bits and bobs with my admin team, who are fantastic, by the way. To John, to the 2 Robs. I can't thank them enough for what they do. And thank you all again. It's been fantastic. Right, guys and girls, I bid you adieu. And I'll see you next time here on the B.D.L YouTube channel.